Did you know that your daily cup of coffee might be the reason you're not a millionaire yet? Yes, that 200 rupees latte, or about $5 you sip every morning without thinking, could be costing you your dreams. Imagine, what if by simply changing a few small habits, you could retire early, gain financial freedom, and live the life you've always dreamed of? Today, we're decoding The Latte Factor by David Bach, a book that teaches you how to understand your money, make it work for you, and how to become truly rich without ever looking rich. Stick around till the end of this video, because this isn't just information, it's the key that could unlock your future. Welcome to Invested Intellect, where books open doors to real-life transformation. Chapter 1. Zoe, a girl just like us. Have you ever reached the end of the month and thought, after all this hard work, why is there nothing left? Meet Zoe Daniels, a 27-year-old woman working at a magazine company in New York City. On the outside, she seems to have it all: a decent job, the glam of city life, and a hot latte in hand every morning. But the truth? Zoe is living paycheck to paycheck. No savings, no investments. And the moment her paycheck lands, it's eaten up by rent, bills, and random spending. That's when the book hits us with a powerful truth. No matter how much you earn, if you don't change your habits, you'll never be rich. Zoe had two options. 1. Accept her lifestyle and stay financially stressed. 2. Or choose a new path, one that could actually lead to freedom. And that's when she meets Henry, an older, wise photographer who changes her life forever. In their very first conversation, Henry asks, "Are you really as broke as you think you are?" Zoe is stunned. She has a job, a home, friends, but that constant anxiety about money never leaves her. Henry starts guiding her toward a powerful realization. Wealth isn't in your wallet. It's in your mindset, and that's when he introduces the central idea of the entire book, the Latte Factor. But first, Zoe needs to learn a crucial lesson. Most of us don't even realize how much we're spending every day. Key takeaway from Chapter 1: to become wealthy, you don't need a higher salary. You need self-awareness. Facing the truth about your money is the first step to financial freedom. Now a question for you. What's that one small daily expense you make that seems harmless but could actually be draining your wealth? Is it your Netflix subscription? Endless online deliveries? Or yes, your daily coffee? Tell us in the comments. Next up, what exactly is the Latte Factor, and how can one small habit change your entire financial future? Chapter 2. The Latte Factor, the key to real wealth. Have you ever wondered what tiny daily expenses are quietly stealing your money? Zoe meets Henry again. This time, Henry shares a surprisingly simple but profound idea. To become rich, you don't need to earn more. You just need to see your money differently. Zoe looks confused. How's that possible? She asks. That's when Henry introduces the real meaning of the Latte Factor. Henry says, "That latte you buy every day, that's what's keeping you from becoming wealthy." Zoe laughs. "How can one small latte make me poor?" So Henry breaks it down. One latte equals $5. Daily latte equals $150 per month. $150 per month equals $1,800 per year. Invested with 10% annual growth equals millions over 40 years. Zoe is stunned. But Henry isn't done. Your financial problems aren't about how much you make. They're about how you manage your habits. That's the true power of the Latte Factor. Identifying small leaks and redirecting them toward investments. Zoe starts realizing those little purchases weren't just costing her money, they were costing her freedom. For the first time, she sees she can control her money if she's brave enough to face her habits. Now ask yourself this: do you really need more money? Or do you need to change the direction of your money? What's your Latte Factor? That small daily habit that's quietly leading you away from freedom? Comment below. In the next chapter, we'll discover how Zoe takes her first real financial win by learning the power of pay yourself first. Chapter 3. Pay yourself first. Zoe is starting to realize making money isn't enough. The real game is managing it. Now Henry drops a principle that flips her entire mindset. He asks, "When your paycheck comes in, who do you pay first?" Zoe replies, "Bills, rent, credit card payments." Henry smiles and says, "That's your biggest mistake. You pay everyone, except yourself." So what does pay yourself first really mean? It means, the moment your paycheck arrives, you set aside at least 10% for yourself into savings or investments before paying any bills. And the best part? Make it automatic. Set up an auto transfer so you're building wealth without even thinking about it. That simple act changes everything. Zoe realizes she's been working for her money. But now, it's time to make money work for her. Henry reminds her, if you're not paying yourself, you're just working for everyone else. Zoe takes action. She sets up an auto transfer from her salary into savings. It's a small step, but it gives her a sense of control, of purpose. Now it's your turn. When your salary comes in, do you pay yourself first? Or does your money disappear before you even notice? Think about it. If you save just 2,000 rupees or $25 every month for the next 10 years, how different could your life look? In the next chapter, we'll see how Zoe takes control of her spending and learns to spend on what really matters. Stay tuned with Book Samraja, where every book teaches not just about money, but about true freedom. Chapter 5. Face the Truth. Zoe was getting better with her finances. But Henry knew, real change comes only when you face the truth. He tells her, if you don't know where your money is going, you'll never be able to control it. Step 1. Track every expense. Henry challenges Zoe. For 1 week, track every single thing you spend. Every dollar, every rupee. Zoe finds it awkward, but agrees. She starts noting every expense. Lunch, coffee, Uber rides, random shopping, everything. Eye-opening results. In just a few days, she realizes most of her spending is just out of habit. Many expenses bring zero joy, and worst of all, she's losing thousands of dollars every year. Henry teaches, financial freedom starts when you have the courage to face the truth about your money, why it matters, so you can cut what doesn't serve you, so you stop spending on what traps you instead of frees you, so you can finally send your money toward your dreams. Zoe starts seeing her life differently. She realizes, until she faces her truth, freedom will stay just a dream. A question for you. Do you know exactly where your money goes each month? Have you ever tracked your spending for just 1 week? Do your bank statements make you proud or nervous? In the next chapter, we'll see how Zoe starts realigning her spending to build a life that's freer, happier, and more aligned with her dreams. Stay with Book Samraja, where every book holds a blueprint for your new life. Chapter 6. You were born to be rich. Zoe had faced the truth, but deep inside, one question haunted her. Can ordinary people like me actually become rich? Henry smiles. You don't need a lottery to be rich. You already have what it takes. Real wealth isn't money, it's freedom. Henry explains. Can you choose to do what you love? Can you spend time with family without worrying about bills? Can you live your own life, not just survive? That's real wealth. He says, money is a tool, not a weapon. If used right, it gives you freedom. Build faith in yourself. For the first time, Zoe starts to believe. Maybe she can break out of her limited life. Maybe she can build something meaningful. Henry tells her, becoming rich is your birthright. But it only comes true when you believe it. A small daily practice. He asks her to do one thing every morning. Ask yourself, if money wasn't an issue, what would I do today? This one question begins to shift Zoe's entire mindset. She sees that true wealth begins inside. And if she can change her mind, she can change her future. Now ask yourself, do you believe you were born to be wealthy? Or have you locked yourself in a mental cage? Has your thinking become your biggest limitation? Chapter 7. Pay yourself first, in action. Zoe had now accepted that she had what it takes to become wealthy. But the big question was, where do I even save from? Her salary would come in, bills would go out, rent would get paid, and by the end of the month, nothing was left. That's when Henry shares a simple but powerful idea. The easiest way to save money is to pay yourself first. What does that mean? Every time you get paid, set aside a small portion just for you into savings or investments. Then use the rest to pay bills and live your life. Henry says, you've spent your whole life paying others, your landlord, your utility company, the advertisers. Now it's time to start paying yourself. But how much? David Bach recommends saving at least 10% of your income. If that sounds hard, start with 1%. But start. Henry says, if you don't pay yourself first, you'll never be financially free. Make it automatic. Henry teaches one more key lesson. Set up automatic transfers, so a fixed amount goes straight to your savings account as soon as your salary hits. That way, you don't have to think about saving. It just happens. Zoe loves this idea. She wonders, if I had started this even a year ago, how much would I have already saved? Your turn. How much do you pay yourself every month? Or are you still working for everyone else while forgetting you? Have you made your money work for you? Or are you still only working for money? In the next chapter, we'll uncover 3 simple but powerful secrets that can make financial freedom a reality without earning more money. Stay tuned with Book Samraja, where books teach you how to build wealth from wisdom. Chapter 8-3, Simple Yet Powerful Secrets. Zoe now understood. Wealth is a mindset, and it starts by paying yourself first. But Henry now shares 3 life-changing secrets that take things to the next level. David Bach says, financial freedom isn't magic, it's a system, and anyone can follow it. Let's break it down. Secret 1. Pay yourself first. We've already explored this, but Henry deepens it further. Every dollar you touch, send the first part toward your future. If you're thinking, but I barely have anything left to save, Henry responds, you don't need more money to start. You just need to make a decision. Secret 2. Make it automatic. Henry says, good habits are formed when you don't have to think about them. So set up auto transfers. Use tools like SIPs, systematic investment plans. Let your money automatically move to investments every month. Remember, if you can't rely on discipline, create a system that stays disciplined for you. Secret 3. Identify your latte factor. Zoe starts seeing the truth. Her biggest expenses weren't big purchases. They were the small, frequent ones. Henry explains, everyone has a latte factor, those little daily habits that slowly destroy your wealth. What's your latte factor? A $4 coffee? $10 fast food? $50 impulse shopping? If redirected wisely, these tiny amounts can fund your future. Now reflect. Have you identified your own latte factor? Have you built a system where money works for you, not the other way around? In the next chapter, Zoe learns to put a price tag on her dreams and discovers a truth that most people never realize. Chapter 9. Put a price on your dreams. Zoe had changed her relationship with money. She wasn't afraid anymore. She was getting in control. Now Henry challenges her with the next step. It's time to put a price on your dreams. A dream equals a goal plus a number. Henry teaches, every dream, whether it's traveling the world, starting a business, or living freely, comes with a cost. And until you know that number, your dream will stay a fantasy. Zoe asks, but how do I calculate what my dream costs? Henry smiles and says, it's not rocket science. Just be honest. What do you want? By when? And what will it cost? Step-by-step dream math. 1. List your biggest dreams, e.g. Europe trip, writing a book, starting a company. 2. Estimate how much each will cost, e.g. 200,000 rupees for Europe, 50,000 rupees for publishing a book. 3. Set a timeline, e.g. in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. 4. Break it into monthly savings, e.g. 200,000 rupees in 24 months equals 8,300 rupees per month. Turning dreams into numbers removes fear. Henry says, once you put numbers to your dreams, fear disappears and action begins. Zoe realizes things that once felt impossible were just waiting for a plan and a little saving. And now ask yourself, have you ever actually priced out your dream? Or do you just call it too expensive without checking? What if your dream isn't as costly as you think? Next chapter, we'll learn how to stop chasing money and make it start chasing you. Chapter 10. Discover your life purpose. Zoe had come far. She now understood money problems weren't her real enemy. She had started paying herself first, understood the cost of her dreams. And now, Henry reveals the final and most powerful lesson. Money is not the purpose of life. The purpose is to live the life that's closest to your soul. Beyond the bank account, Henry says, money is just a tool. If you don't know what you want to do with it, even millions won't be enough. True financial freedom isn't just about wealth. It's about living your life on your terms. Zoe's deeper calling. In this chapter, Zoe asks herself, why do I wake up every morning? What's my purpose? She realizes her job isn't just to pay bills. She wants to travel the world, write meaningful stories, inspire others. Henry says, when you discover your why, money begins to chase you. Find your why. David Bach offers a simple technique. 1. Ask yourself, if money weren't a problem, what would I do every day? 2. Write your top 3 desires. 3. Explore the reason behind each desire. Why do I want this? 4. Look for patterns. The common values equals your life purpose. Paycheck versus purpose. Henry breaks it down beautifully. Paycheck equals what you earn. Purpose equals what makes your soul feel alive. Zoe decides she won't just live for a paycheck. She'll move toward a life that gives her meaning. And now, ask yourself, if money were never an issue, what would you do every day? And does that answer align with what you're doing today? If not, maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for. In the final chapter, we'll uncover the real meaning of the latte factor, not just for your finances, but for your entire life. Chapter 11. The Latte Factor, the Final Truth. We finally reached the heart of it all, where the title, The Latte Factor, makes its full impact. Henry gives Zoe one last lesson. You don't need to look rich to become rich. You just need to point your money in the right direction. What is the latte factor, really? Henry asks Zoe, how much do you spend each day on coffee, snacks, cabs, or anything unnecessary? Zoe thinks, and the numbers shock her. $4 latte, $7 delivery lunch. 3 * snacks equals *14. 1.5 per day equals *450 per month equals $5,400 per year. The hidden villain, unconscious spending. Henry says, you're not broke because you don't earn enough. You're broke because you spend without awareness. That's the latte factor. The small leaks that sink the big ship. Tiny amounts, right pointing arrow. Big future. David Bach proves, save just 300 rupees, $4 per day. Invest at 10% annual growth. Over 20 to 30 years equals millions. The real magic? Consistency plus time. Zoe's awakening. She now realizes she can become rich. No promotion, no lottery, just better daily habits. Henry says, the secret to wealth isn't giant wins. It's the small, smart choices you make every day. Now the final question for you. Have your small daily habits, your $3, $5, 200 rupees expenses, been slowly killing your financial freedom? Now that you understand the Latte Factor, are you ready to change your life, one habit at a time? The path to wealth doesn't require big changes. Just small, conscious decisions, done consistently. That 200 rupees coffee could be the wall between you and your dream life. So the choice is yours. Will you take back control of your money and build freedom? Or keep running in a race with no finish line? Tell us in the comments. Have you ever tracked your hidden expenses? And are you ready to make a real shift, starting today? If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. At Book Samraja, we'll keep bringing you powerful book lessons with real-life solutions. Because every book is an empire, and you are its king. See you in the next book, where your next breakthrough might be waiting. Long live books. Long live wisdom. Welcome to Invested Intellect.